just whatever is kind of hanging off to the side a little bit. And it does make quite a bit of a mess. I think silica was a little bit less messy, but yeah. Alright, so at that point you're basically golden to go ahead and throw on some liquid. And today I got Jamaican 10 speed. So I'm going to drop a few drops on each coil. Try to just wet down that IGO-W. See some vapor production. Alright. There we go. That's looking great. Alright, so got a little bit of liquid on the side. Alright. That's looking really good. Okay. And basically, if you guys do come into our store and you want to purchase an IGO-W, your air holes are going to be really freaking small. I don't know why they made them so small. Even for people who like, you know, the tight airway, the original holes on there are almost too tight for even that. So if you guys wanted to come into our store and actually purchase an IGO-W, I will go ahead and drill these out if you want me to. No cost, you know, just basically make it a lot easier to pull through. What the, you know, significance of these, if you have a bigger air hole, it will give you more vapor production and less throat hit. With a smaller hole, it'll actually give you more throat hit and less vapor. So right now I've got this drilled out to, I believe this was 3/32 of an inch. So what I'm going to do is line up the air hole to where it's right in front of that coil. Alright, and that's kind of the same concept as well. If you kind of offset it a little bit, it's going to give you more throat hit and less vapor production. And if you have it right in front, it's going to give you more vapor and less throat hit. So I'm going to drop a few drops in there. Alright, and we'll go ahead and see how this vapes. Alright, so let's give this a shot. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's a pretty good build. Whew, that was actually a better build than what I had in here before. So that worked out really well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart again and kind of show you guys the other way of getting this set up and do the roller coaster wick. I know a lot of you guys were asking about the roller coaster wick. Basically what happens is it'll sit right over the top here. It'll sit right over that hole. So when you drop it into there, it'll actually wick from the top and wick from the bottom. So if you have strands that'll go into that drip well, it'll actually get them from the bottom, and that wick at the top will kind of pull in from the gravity. Basically meaning that you can actually drip a little bit more and it'll actually hold, you know, a bit more drops than just this regular vertical wicking that I'm doing, or not vertical, horizontal wicking that I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and take another vape from this, and then I'll go ahead and break it all down and do it all over again. Awesome. Alright, so I'm back here in my up close. Got everything broken down again. Got those screws all the way up, I believe. My camera will focus. Come on. Yep, okay. So I got it pretty open. I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew it just a little bit more so I know I'm not gonna get any blockage in there. Okay, so the roller coaster wick. What I'm gonna use for this is a 3mm IGO-W. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut out a little bit longer than what I did last time. I'm gonna cut out about maybe 3 to 3.5, 4 inch or so. Well, no, I'll do about a 3 inch. Okay, so we'll get it cut right there. And instead of using 2 strands, I'm just gonna use 1. So we'll go ahead and start this up. And basically, you know, if you're using anything smaller than 3 millimeters, a lot of people will take 2 strands and they'll actually kind of double it over. But I'll just go ahead and get started on this one. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and wrap the coil. I'm doing this all off cam, I'm sorry. All right, and I'm gonna do 4 strands again. Okay, and then I'm gonna try to make this quick. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the wire. And like I did before, I'm gonna go ahead and space out, make sure they're all good and even. That one's a little bit far from the other. One of these things is not like the other. Okay, so once you get that one wrapped, basically you can just start on the other side. All right, turn it over and just start another coil right there. All right, and this is kind of frayed, so I'm gonna move it up just a little bit so I have a little bit more room to work with. All right, so I'll go ahead and start the wrap. Do about 4. All right, and then I'm gonna cut it. All right, so essentially what you're doing is taking one side and you're gonna feed it through. All right, so basically I got it through, and what you wanna do is make sure that these open strands on the other side of the wire or other side of the coil, sorry, are kind of wanting to go down into that well, so you'll have a little bit from the bottom too. And what you do is turn this over just like that, and I used a little bit. Well, I didn't use enough actually, but basically what you're gonna do is just turn it over just like that, and you're gonna feed it through the other side. All right, so there we go. We got my roller coaster wick. These are a little bit frayed, so it looks a little bit gross, but there you are. So basically what it'll do is you'll drip down onto this top one, it'll wick down onto the bottom, and anything over dripped will catch in this cup, where these strands will actually come down and pick it up. So basically what you're doing is wicking from the top and the bottom. All right, so that's your roller coaster wick. That's a little bit messy just because I'm on cam, but it looks pretty decent. I'm not gonna go build this right now, but I basically just wanted to show you guys just, you know, kind of how to do it, how to get it set up. I'm gonna go ahead and use my 3 millimeter silica, or not silica, sorry, Echo wool with some flat wire, and I'm gonna go ahead and rebuild this and get it all set up. All right, so what I have now in this one is a dual coil with flat Canthol, and it's been firing really well for me. It's been working really, really well. This is kind of what I've been sticking with the last couple days. So I'm gonna go ahead and have a vape and kind of just show you guys just the bigger air holes. And these holes I actually drilled out to a 1/8, pretty big. They're actually kind of bigger than what I am used to, but it still works nonetheless. All right, so that's kind of how to build a IGO-W. I know it was kind of overdue for some of you guys who already watched the Epi Vapes video, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do come into my store and you see me, just hit me up. If you guys want me to build one for you, I will go ahead and do it real quick. If you guys need me to drill out the holes in them, just let me know. I got a drill in the back and it just, you know, right through. So. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it kind of took a little while to get done. My camera has been screwing up on me for some reason. Battery won't last. I'm probably It's probably about to die already, but anyways, I'm gonna go. Hope you guys have a good night, good week, and I'll talk to you guys later.